Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast, covering the worst movies you've never seen. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night podcast.
Everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of the Bad Movie Night podcast. My name is Chris, and tonight we've checked out the thrilling, historically accurate action movie Templar Nation.
Documentary.
Templar Nation.
So much intensity.
Templar Nation. And speaking of historical things, much like the Knights Templar, we have some returning guests tonight. Ian, after his 3-year permanent ban, after recommending
Finally lifted.
Hard Rock Zombies, the ban has been lifted. He has returned to the show. How are you doing, Ian?
I'm outstanding. I'm here for one reason, though. And that is I am like 9 or 10 episodes behind on the podcast. And you said you did something outrageous like 3 months ago that I need to lambaste you for. You fucked up. You were talking about ghoulies and needing to do a theme month. And you're trying to figure out like ghoul, April, I don't know, goon. It was right in front of you the whole time. Ghoulai.
Yeah.
Ghoulai. Like, Ghoulai was a huge success last time. One of the guests from Ghoulai is now a regular member of the podcast.
Who?
Lindsay. I mean, she's
she
quit.
on
She's
Ghoulai?
never coming back.
She
was on the Society episode.
Right.
Don't remember any of
It
that.
wasn't her first appearance. I think it might have been like the second time she was on, but yeah.
Yeah, Ghoulai, that is good.
How did she survive that and then join the show?
Yeah, I thought that's what I was coming on for tonight. I watched all the Ghoulies movies in preparation for tonight.
I have to say, Lindsay's not here, but like before when she was a guest, she would always come on. She was, clean cut. She looked healthy and well. Now she's definitely drinking. Like last episode was, oh my god! Like this is our fault though, guys. I think we did this to her.
Wait.
Like I think we are causing the downfall of these people. That's why John Dunning, he lost 65 pounds. He has gallbladder issues.
Because he avoided the show? Is that what you're saying?
He either got healthier because he avoided the show, but
this doesn't make any sense.
Away.
So John's got healthier, but Lindsay got less healthy?
Yeah, I don't know what we do, but it's not good.
One of them is sucking the life force out of the other. Just which is which.
Oh, shit.
So we have another guest, though, on the show. And this is one guest who rivals John Dunning as maybe been on the most of episodes. Maybe, I'm not sure. We'd have to count them, but that's of course Stefan,
hot dog
of the Cannibal Video fame. And yes, we've talked about this in the pre-show today, but we did posit the question of who would win, John Dunning or Stefan, in a hot dog eating contest. I said Stefan, no problem. Stefan, can you just give us a quick rundown on what you think about this hot dog eating thing?
I will eat so many more hot dogs than you, John. I'll make you look like a little bitch who doesn't even eat hot dogs. Let's make this happen.
Them fighting words.
But here's the thing.
What about manatees?
Hot dogs are people.
Doesn't matter. As long as they taste like hot dogs.
Oh, well, the thing of it
Everything tastes like chicken.
Stefan, you're in like Jersey. John's in like Washington. Now, Lindsay is in Iowa, which is like in the center.
So she's the neutral ground. We gotta go to Lindsay's
I
house.
think we have to go to Lindsay's house. I'll message her, tell her to start
poor
putting some
husband
hot
will be like,
dogs
what the
on.
fuck are you people doing here? We're like, we're here for hot dog contest.
Do you like boiled hot dogs or do you want them grilled?
I don't
Boiled
care.
hot dogs. Who the
Boiled
hell eats
hot dog.
You never had a dirty one? Well, I'm from the New York area. That's
boiled.
like how they do them
No,
here.
I know.
That's what you give the children because you don't feel.
No. Boiled hot dogs better.
That's fine
Better.
if you're
They're
gonna.
pretty good.
That'll work if you're gonna put the other stuff on it, not mashed potatoes like my brain is saying right now, or gravy because that doesn't make any goddamn sense. But
I
if
do
you're
like the
thinking about,
snap
like,
of a grilled.
cheese and some chili.
What
I think
is
the boiled hot dog could work.
Sure, but at that point, you're just covering with so much stuff you
Why the
can't
fuck
taste
is
hot
my-
dog.
See, now my brain's thinking crab cakes, and I have no idea why.
Oh, I would destroy you in a crab cake eating contest too. I love those.
I have a
Crab
friend
cakes
who's
are
the
pretty
crab
good.
cake queen of Lancaster, so you better be careful
What
with
does
the
that
words.
mean?
Punch her in the throat and eat her crab cakes. We'll see what happens.
What does that mean?
That
Does she
she's
make
good at
crab cakes?
making them?
No,
or-
my friend Michelle, who you've met, Chris, she has like a
Yeah.
whole Instagram dedicated to finding the best crab cakes.
Really?
She
That
gets-
doesn't mean
yeah.
she can house them. That just means she can locate them. She's like the
If
truffle
anything,
pig of
she's-
crab cakes.
She's eaten more crab cakes than everybody in this podcast combined.
There's no fucking one. I've met Michelle. I
Yeah,
could
but
eat
in
the
one
shit
sitting?
out of 20,000 more crab cakes than her in a sitting.
Yeah, okay.
I
Ian,
would totally do that.
But you can't
and
afford to
I'm
eat that
so
many crab cakes.
Let's
well, she's
be real.
buying. She's buying.
How many hippo asses could she eat, though?
That's
Ooh,
true.
Unclear.
All right. Well, we're gonna need you to report back on that. If this works out tonight, you are on like a temporary, like, you know,
Fair enough.
we'll see.
Probation.
Well, you're on a
Yeah.
temporary. Did you learn your lesson? I guess is the real
Hey,
question.
I just want to, in my defense. In my defense, you guys hated Hard Rock Zombies, but Robot Jocks is still a very prominent fixture in the opening montage.
Oh yeah.
We
I
can
brought that
both
to the
live.
show. Yes,
I guess
two
you brought
fists
Ro-
going
yeah.
like that.
You
Rebecca.
did bring Robot Jocks. I'll grant you that. I'll grant you that.
A classic.
Well, one, leave in the comments who you think will win in a hot dog eating contest, John or Stefan. That is very important to the
Two.
show.
Which
Yes.
is tastier, hippo ass or manatee?
There you go, Taylor. That'll solve your hunger issue.
And three, I would just say about hot dogs, boiled hot dogs are totally better. Grilled hot dogs, it looks like skin of a human that's been burned, and then you're like eating through it. It's nasty. I don't like that shit. Anyways, let's move
Unpopular
on.
opinion: hot dogs are gross either way.
Oh,
See, now you got to talk about sausages.
brutal.
How did that?
Bratwurst.
Yeah, well, I can talk
etc.
about sausage. Yeah, my friend Michelle, she
brought.
brought Old Bay sausages to.
Dude, did she really?
That sounds good. Yeah.
Man, I need to
smelled
hang
good. I
out with
didn't
her.
eat any.
She's got good food up in here.
All right,
That's
we
what I'm
probably
about.
should talk about a movie because we're
Whatever,
11
Aaron.
minutes in.
Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares.
I'm telling you right now, hot dog talk is more enjoyable.
Speaking of the boiled hot dog of the film world,
Bad hot dog night. Yeah, I don't want to talk about Knights Templar or whatever it's
Well,
called.
we find ourselves at the first of many problems tonight. AJ is not here. He is on vacation. And so we have no one to fill in
the
for
guest.
the premise
guest always
hole.
does it.
So,
Actually,
I
let's make
think-
Ian do it.
No, that one.
Ian,
Ian wants
You
no
want to do it
chance
or
to be
no?
banned.
I don't remember this movie. I watched it last night.
my door is haunted by the ghost of Christmas past or some shit. I don't know why the fuck this thing keeps open. All right, Stefan, do you want to go ahead and do it then? Since Ian
All
doesn't
right.
want to?
I'll give it a shot.
I'll cue you up.
All right.
So tonight we're talking about Templar Nation. Stefan, what is it about?
An archaeologist hot on the trail of the Knights Templar is
I'll go
looking
for Grimly and not
for
like
who may
top
have
team.
killed his friend and some bullshit. The movie is really convoluted and it's got some things that are maybe historically accurate. Will they survive a League of Assassins? Is Eric Estrada the star? Find out in Templar Nation.
You won't find
Rated, rated R because Eric Estrada is the star.
Or- I don't even remember where he is in the film.
Dude, they hide him in that black
He's in
like,
one
room
room.
that has no walls. Yeah, there's no
He's
walls that
in
they
there.
pan around him.
Oh,
It's great.
man.
I thought this was an Andrew Getty movie at first.
I can see that.
Wait, who's Andrew Getty?
He did. He's from the Getty family. He did The Evil Within, the first appearance of me on this podcast. As a matter of fact,
that
remember
was a
how
good
like
movie, though.
stupid elaborate the camera work was for scenes that did not require it. And that's immediately what I thought of when they do that like circular, like overly complicated camera work around the two guys
See-
looking at maps or whatever the fuck.
You thought that was overly complicated. My whole thought process was like, this is very simple and easy. It makes editing and shooting so much easier.
It makes acting. Well, you can't edit it though. You know.
No,
They
You
don't.
have to get it right. Yeah.
They don't, and
Yeah.
they don't get it right. They just don't care.
If you
Anyways,
don't care, you can
That's
do
the
anything.
key.
that's the key to life.
There you
Steph.
go, kids. Life lesson.
If you don't care,
Just don't give a
you
fuck.
can be bad at everything and do whatever you want.
Doesn't really
We
matter.
are a
Rupert
living
story.
lesson to that. Almost 300 episodes in. Very clear. that we do not care. Anyways, Stefan, that was a great premise hole section. You knocked it out of the park. John Dunning came on and did the worst premise hole I've ever seen in my life on an episode earlier. So already another point in Stefan
switch
for top tier Bad Movie Night.
We're one step away from canceling John Dunning on Bad Movie Night.
No, we can't do that.
He's going into a 3-year ban instead of me.
Look, it
We're
is
just
what
trying
it
to
is.
make him get his gallbladder fixed.
He'll be back next week, so he's going to be on some thin ice. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
He better come. He better be eating a hot dog when he comes on, just so I know he's practicing out.
I want this to happen. I'll fly to Lindsay's.
There you go. She's like, I don't want this to happen.
We don't tell her about it. We just show
No,
up.
we just show up.
Yeah.
Like 80
Flew there with a tray of hot dogs.
There's no way for her to
Cold.
find out that this plan.
Can you put hot dogs in carry-on luggage?
You have a
Can
bunch
I?
of luggage. Luggage is just.
I'll have him in a bandolier.
You go through the TSA. What is all this, sir? These are my hot
Is this a
dogs.
bomb? Those are hot dogs. Mind your business.
All right, time to move on though. Do Aaron's history hole for 2013. Aaron, can we take a moment and get up in your history hole and get a little context for the
suppose
movie
we
and
can.
the year? And here we go.
All right.
For Aaron's history hole.
Templar Nation.
Oh, there he is.
Yes. Hello.
Looking good.
Hell yeah.
What's with the plane that says 99? What is that?
Because in this movie, they're like, it's all nines everywhere.
Oh,
Nines here,
yeah.
nines there. Everything's nines.
Your head is so little.
9!
That's what happens when you get old, Rebecca. You shrink.
You look like you should be at Jurassic Park.
Welcome to.
No, it's in
Spared
Utah, so
no
it should be
expense.
Jurassic Games.
There you go.
Jurassic Games. Yes. Oh, now my head's all fucked up.
Oh.
Way to go.
It always has been.
Hey,
This is what it looks like, Aaron.
thanks. All right. Bargain basement Indiana Jones meets Wilford Brimley. All right. Templar Nation. This movie has an estimated budget of $300,000 and a runtime of 1 hour and 24 minutes. Chris, that doesn't bode well for your film because you have a tiny fraction of that amount.
Well, Eric Estrada took 93%. So.
Who pays him? All right. It was
First
released.
in, first out.
Oh,
That's right.
that's right.
Oh, God. Hot dogs. Anyways.
FIFO. Good old FIFO. All right. Boy. This was released July 23rd, 2013. So we're almost at its anniversary here. We should have done this in a few more weeks. Yeah, we suck. So some July 2013 films. We have Despicable Me 2.
I remember that one.
Man, the second one is that old, even?
Second one. That's when he has the girls for like.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I don't remember that one.
Oh, that's the one with Kristen Wiig.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
There's 7 sequels. Who cares?
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
another one out now.
Yeah, it's coming out soon, I think. I haven't seen the
It's
trailer or
already out.
something. Is it?
It's out.
Cool.
And
It's fucking out, Ian.
yeah, that's the whole.
Banned for 3 years.
Boom.
Think about.
Get out of here. You're fucking gone. You're gone.
He just sits there silently the rest of the podcast. God damn it, Chris. What are you doing?
Sorry.
All right, we have Chris. This is named after. This was your nickname in high school. Hammer of the Gods.
Still is.
We
But
have
it's about my
Pacific Rim.
ass, which is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pacific Rim VHS 2, The Conjuring, and The World's End.
It was
Like that one?
disappointing, I think.
What?
No, I think that one was good because you didn't know what you were getting into.
Right.
It was like
think-
that's like security guard movie.
Alien Twist was fun.
I don't know. Shaun of the Dead. Oh,
Amazing.
So good. Hot
You can't
Fuzz.
beat Shaun of the Dead.
Amazing.
So good. World's End, not nearly as good as either of them.
No, but it's still fun.
But what can be? You know? Those are like some of the best movies ever made.
True.
Okay, so our directors. That's right. There's 2 of them for this film. We have Brian Vance, who only has 1 director credit. All of his other credits are mostly for short films, for things as like a boom operator, camera operator, etc. We have Liliana Corona, who has 2 director credits for this, and then a short film in Spanish that I will not pronounce horribly, so I'm not going to bother saying it. Our writers, of which there are 2, I believe. I only wrote down 1. Who gives a fuck?
That's the spirit.
Alan Johnson, who has 5 Reddit credits. He has a little film that we should check out from the same year. Probably won't check it out, but it's called The Freemason, and it's starring
My
one
God, he's
Sean
obsessed with
Astin.
this shit.
I thought the second director you mentioned was also director of that too. No.
Probably. I don't really give a
Yeah.
fuck again.
He's a concept buy guy, so he probably just says like, "How about a movie with Sean Astin?" He's like, "All right, let me write something up."
I'm in there. Yes. A wealthy banker lies ritualistically and brutally murdered. That makes no sense. Way to go, IMDb.
Lies.
The banker's daughter and her only heir, Rana, calls upon Cyrus Rothwell, a brilliant but eccentric freelance writer, to assist in the investigation, teaming up with the veteran homicide detective Leon Weed, played by Sean Astin. They suddenly find themselves thrust into the cryptic world of Freemasonry, pitted against a killer searching for a legendary relic shrouded by hundreds of years of myth and mystery.
Cyrus.
Yeah, exactly. Our cinematographer for the film is Jacob Thorup, who has 7 credits, all for shorts except for this movie. But he was an extra in a film we probably should check out called Riot from 2015.
Oh, is that? Oh,
I've seen that cover
It's got
before. I've never
Dolph.
seen the movie
Yeah,
though.
boy.
It's got the Dolph. Cop Jack Stone robs a Russian mob bank to end in the same prison as the mob boss, killing Jack's wife. An inmate helps him, as does the reporter. Lots of fights.
Can't tell if you're bad at reading or if they're written really
That's
poorly all
I'm
across
reading
the
from
board.
IMDb. It's
Ian, I
both.
think it's both. Yeah.
It's definitely both. I have this problem where I'm always reading like down a line further than where my mouth is, and then I get really messed up.
Reading down further. Okay.
Yeah,
My
he's
eyes
always
read a lot
going down
faster
where
than
his
my mouth can
is.
talk. Right. Oh, my mouth's not going down. Music. Jason Solofsky, who has 107 composer credits, mostly for short films, but he did do music for Night Beasts, which is also
Dude,
one of
that was pretty
Chris's
cool.
nicknames in high school. They come out of night mostly.
It looks like a Goosebumps book.
It
That
really
looks
does.
Really bad.
It
Yeah.
looks really bad.
What year is that from?
2010.
Wow.
Father
That's not
and
the year I
son.
wanted to hear for that.
On a
70.
weekend hunting trip, encounter supernatural horror in the woods.
It's on Tubi.
Yep.
It's got Zach
Have fun with
Galligan.
that, guys.
Wheel.
It's got Zach Galligan in it.
Zach Galifianakis?
Gremlins, guys.
Yeah. Zach Galifianakis.
Thriller. That looks badass.
This movie, Chris,
I'll watch a shit out
you
of
need
that.
to watch the trailer for this, and you and Mark and AJ should do this as one of yours because it looks ridiculous. Driller from
Sorry,
2006. Also one of Chris's high school nicknames. A dark and amusing tale of alien abduction, drugged up youth, drilling, and killing.
Dude, that looks cool. Stefan, you have that on DVD?
I don't.
Go get it.
Surprisingly,
Go get it.
Yeah.
Drilling.
I'll see what I can do.
I think it's in your bathroom library.
I think I get it as an NFT.
You can also get it as a two pack with Driller Killer and then this movie.
Dude.
So that is
Drilltober.
also.
Drilltober.
Drilltober.
We could do a whole drill themed month.
There's a lot of good drill movies.
There's a lot of good drill
Drillvember?
movies. Drillvember?
Ape drill?
Remember the 5th
Ape
of
drill.
November. Ape drill. There we go. That's so
That
stupid.
drill Larry?
I think that's all the months, right?
Sure.
July.
March.
How many did you go through, Chris? Let's count.
I don't know. I think it's like 14
Delay.
of them. Anyways, is that it, Aaron?
That's all I got.
Aaron, that was
July?
fantastic. Fantastic little history hole you have yourself there.
Well, you're
We
very
have no
welcome.
rabbit hole here tonight because Lindsay is on vacation. So we're just going to push forward, push on through to the other side. I'm trying to get this show done really quick so I win the contest of whether Spiv does not show up. So here we go. We're going to move on and talk about, what's this called? Templar Nation. Here we go. Hey everyone, this is Chris. I'm just reminding you in the still of tonight to go to patreon.com/badmovienightshow and sign up. For $2 a month, you get access to the exclusive bonus podcast pre-show, as well as other bonuses. That's patreon.com/badmovienightshow. All right, we are back. and we are talking about Templar Nation. So, Ian, when you are done doing whatever you're doing on the floor, what did you think of Templar Nation?
Oh, I gotta start with me, huh? I don't have anything good to say
worth.
about this movie. This one was hard to sit through.
Really?
Did not capture my attention. I don't feel like I remember a lot of it. My biggest complaint is the same complaint I had with Lost, in that they're trying to like tell like a mystery story, like a Da Vinci Code kind of a thing, but they don't know the difference between telling a compelling mystery story and just being vaguely mysterious. You know?
That's a pretty
Like,
big
at a certain point, like,
differentiator.
25 minutes into this movie, I'm like, what is the tension? Why do I care? So by the time twists start happening and things start falling into place, I just did not give a fuck. This movie, I think, it's trying to be the Da Vinci Code, but it's also trying to be a little Indiana Jones and be like that adventure movie. But they forgot that adventure movies are supposed to be fun. Nobody is having fun in this movie. It's just so like earnest. It's like upsetting. I don't know.
If this isn't fun to you, I don't know what the fuck fun is then, Ian.
I love phone calls in movies.
Yeah, I also
Especially
think
when
like
there's 20 of them in the first 10 minutes.
something I don't know the exact years, but something like 2006, 2007 to like 2014 or so is like the worst years for like this level budget of movie. Like they're not making them like direct to vid. They're not making them video, on VHS or what do you call it? On like video cameras anymore, which has like a charm to it. But like the digital stuff hasn't really gotten good yet. So everything in this movie looks like it's on a green screen, even when it's not, and just looks terrible. Yeah, not a great
Not a
time.
fan.
Not a fan.
Templars. What do you feel? How do you feel about the Templars?
No opinion.
Interesting. Stefan.
What? Oh, here's the big reveal. Is Chris a Templar? Oh boy.
I am a Templar. I have a sword. Oh, I've been badass to pull it out right now, but I don't know where my sword is.
Is that in the garage?
It's out in the garage. Stefan.
This
What do you
is one of the worst movies we've ever watched.
That's
And-
not true.
Oh, you lost.
Chris loses the bet.
I can defend my statement here in that the dialogue is terrible, the action is terrible, the like plot itself is like very convoluted. They're attempting things that they're not paying off. That's mysterious in areas where I'm like, I need to know more about that to make sense. And other things that you wouldn't need to know, they explain too much. The movie is so bad, but not in any way that is fun bad. It's just bad. You could cut 30 minutes from this and it would not change the movie at all.
It'd still be too long.
It would still be too long.
Spiv.
Who invited Ian to this?
Oh, shit.
So the
Coming
guy
out
couldn't even bother to be showing up on time.
Spiv.
How was the
Shunting
shunting?
with the boss.
Spiv, you missed this, but Ian's 3-year
Yeah.
banishment for recommending Hard Rock Zombies, he is on a probation period now, so he can
Oh,
return.
Yes.
Okay. Hard Rock Zombies
and-
was worse than this. That's right.
No, nonsense. Hard Rock Zombies at least was fun.
It was fun. That was the one with Zombie Hitler?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
the one.
Yeah.
Spiv, did you do the shunting tonight at the work thing? Or
The shunting?
from,
No.
from
Well, you'll have
Society.
to watch this podcast.
Society.
Society,
He'll never do
man.
that.
Do I look slimy?
No, but I assume
no
because
more than
you're
usual.
2 away from the CEO, that's what you guys kind of do.
You look very
But anyways,
dry.
No,
Gotta
it
make
was
some new
a,
flavors.
You look kind of
Just-
desiccated, if I'm being honest.
Desiccated.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
I had lots of Warsteiner. But other than that,
I almost brought one of those up with me to drink during the pod.
it's a good beer, man. We went to
Well-
Bullies in Colombia. I'd never been there
Nice.
before. So it's
We're
good.
not
That's a
doing-
great spot.
We're not doing the pre-show. That's not
Great
pre-show.
food. Anyway,
We're talking about a goddamn
I'm
movie.
filling in. I'm filling in. Yeesh.
Bullies is a great spot.
Yeah, I'll be going back there for sure.
Jesus Christ!
Is it my turn?
yeah,
Templar Nation. Guys, it made no sense.
Okay.
The dialogue was terrible. The acting was
True.
terrible. The
True.
plot had like chasms in it. And yeah, it just wasn't that fun.
Wasn't that fun? Interesting. Okay. Aaron, what'd you think?
I fell asleep watching this like 6 times.
Really?
And the only reason I woke up is because my hand slipped off the phone and like paused the movie, and my like jolted me awake. It's basically it's a movie about a guy who's commuting to like the world's worst underground lair. Played by Wilford Brimley's son, and he wants to be Indiana Jones.
Big fan.
No, this is god awful film. God awful.
Okay.
This is none of the charisma that other CGI fest that we watched did.
Spicer?
Despiser, yes.
That was such a better movie.
Oh,
So
Despiser.
much
that
better.
doesn't
So
even
much
compare.
fun.
That doesn't
Right.
even compare.
This has all the CGI, none of the character.
All right. Rebecca.
I was so lost by the disjointedness of it and the bouncing back and forth between past and present, and that it eventually just wore me down to where I didn't care what was happening anymore. I paused it at one point because I'm like, oh, it's got to be over soon. And I think there were still like at least 35 minutes left. Yeah, it was just not a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is one of those movies. What were you going to say, Stefan?
If you say you like this, I'll just say kick me out of the conversation now.
No,
We
I
all
hated
leave.
it. I really did. I did not like anything
who's
about
responsible for this? Was this a patron
Probably
pick?
AJ.
Do we need
The
to kick
devil?
somebody out?
this. I picked it. I thought the name and the cover art, I was like, this is going to be a fun adventure romp.
I could have
The
told
trailer looked like it
should've
had a
known
lot of
better.
action.
Did it?
Listen,
It's
You
like a
guys can
bad
sit in
Dan
your
Brown
tower looking-
ripoff.
it is a bad Dan Brown ripoff. Yes.
Yes.
It's a skid. It's a Dan Brown skid mark is what this shit is. This is like one of those movies where everything is like, oh, by the way, I'm a Templar Knight. Oh, and by the way, I did ninjutsu when I was a kid. Oh, by the all this interesting stuff.
I'm a swordologist.
That kid was
I
raised
cut
to
my
be
own hair
Batman, and he
with
could
a
barely
sword.
fight. It didn't make any sense.
Well,
hard
he
to
did
fight
work out. We
CGI
got the cool
stuff.
workout montage, which, by the way,
No,
this
but
actor
this is stupid
not
as
in
fuck.
shape.
That's
This
what I'm
actor's not in
saying.
shape. And they made him do all these exercises. You know, the next day
He's
was so sore.
sweating.
I'm not your
And this guy
babysitter.
is saying, "What did you hire me for?" He's telling you, "Do a push-up, do a pull-up." The guy said, "I went to camps my whole childhood.
Yeah.
I'm the king. I can go Roman Gressel, whatever."
Oh,
He can't do shit.
forgot I made that.
I know.
I'll just play it. Here we go.
Is that
What
video
happened
of
to
Chris
his
from
hair?
high school?
Did he work out
Fat
so hard
John
that his
Ritter.
hair got cut weird?
Fat John Ritter. Yep.
I see Ron DeSantis
I do too.
I see that.
with more charm
So like in human form.
and more historically accurate. And, yeah, this
More
movie's
historically
awful.
accurate.
I hated all of the, and maybe this is interesting if you were reading it on paper, like these like long-winded, the Templars are this ancient order of blah, blah,
I
blah.
liked the little animation cutscene bits.
Did you?
Yeah, they're kind
Yeah.
of corny.
AJ
but
made those in Flash in 1998. Okay.
That looks
They
like your old video for one of the
Yeah, it looks like that Memories video
Yeah.
AJ made in Flash. Yeah.
back in high school.
I mean, it's a creative way of showing stuff that you can't afford
Can't
to,
afford to
I
do,
guess.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or isn't practical
See-
to show it's really
See the flashback scene in Work Sucks.
Okay, but we made that in like a night.
Yeah, in a
And Chris
weekend.
edited
Yeah.
it together in an hour. Yeah.
But they actually had money because I think they
Award-winning
murdered
work
someone in this movie.
Yeah.
God damn.
No, that's two different cuts. You don't see how he gets
Yes.
lost?
I
He's
see it.
mid-roll when the car goes
He's-
over him.
I
And then
like
just
the
keeps
thump.
going.
That was well done though. It was well
Yeah.
done.
I like the thump sound effects too.
But then we got into the CGI cave. But I mean, we're jumping to the end of the movie.
Yeah, we're
That's
about done.
okay.
Well, if they can jump around, why can't we? I think it's only fair. That
to rush
that
it.
whole
Save his
CGI
ear.
mess was crazy.
Am I the only one who was confused when they jumped to the sun? And like, who is this guy? And when is
Yeah.
this happening?
Yeah, I thought at first it was the professor.
Oh,
in his
Jesus,
younger-
sorry.
Yeah, I thought
like
it was the
a
professor younger.
flashback
Yeah.
instead of.
He
Oh,
had
that meeting with the video game designers.
See, the video game designers were the only ones having fun in the whole goddamn film. I want more of
Those
them.
guys. Yeah, but it just trails on and they
But
fade
that
to
scene
dark.
was meaningless.
Nothing about that kid's
Look at that
origin was
fucking
at all needed.
But
Why
we
are there
proved how much of
why
a
are there
know-it-all
dinosaurs?
that fucking that dipshit is.
I don't like these
Did we?
guys. I
That's,
feel I'm.
that's Jimmy Fallon, right?
And that's
In the
me.
blue, yeah.
There's Ron DeSantis.
It's totally right.
God damn it.
Like, that guy is miscast. Had he been like a cool, suave, like, oh yeah, it would have made sense. But he looks like he fits in with those guys. Like,
Exactly.
it doesn't make any sense.
It's like a dork who thinks
He
other
doesn't
people
pay
are-
off any of the things they say. Like, in order for that to make any sense, to have 10 minutes allocated to his backstory, he would have had to have like been actually swashbuckling and winning a fight or doing anything, or more than questioning, no, it can't be real. This sword doesn't look real. I don't know. His dad is like hidden badass number 3, and he's just like Templar in name only. What did, like, fucking the guy from Chips is just like, you're a Templar now. He's like, I'm a Templar now. Like, what does that mean? Can anyone be a Templar?
Well,
If Eric Estrada makes you one, yeah.
yeah. Eric, Stefan, it's you got to at least like show up to a meeting or something.
You pay
But
your
I
what
like-
meeting would it have been? It would have been him and Eric. I'd been like, you're a loon. What do you mean? How do you prove you're in the Templar?
You have to go to
He's
the
still
meeting in the
researching.
secret
You
place
go to the
that no one
secret
knows about.
Anasazi moon base or whatever. it
But
is.
who would have made Eric a Templar? He's researching Templars. He's like a
His
nerd. Like, oh, I got
brother.
Templars. Look at this. I think there's
That's
a
what you
hidden
do
base
when
here.
you're a Templar. Is you
Wouldn't
research
you
other
know where those
Templars.
are if you were a Templar? I don't understand. It seems like there's no there is no inherent benefit in
You're
being a
thinking
Templar.
way too
It's
much
such a
about
secret
this.
society.
Because the
even
men who wrote it
members
didn't
don't
think
know
at
anything
all.
about it.
On the nose. It's so stupid.
I called this clip Professor McNuggets.
Oh my god, this guy.
Okay. Because that's what this guy is, right?
He's like Hold the Pain Harold, but fatter.
He was
Yeah.
like the producer's father or something, right?
He's Professor McNuggets.
Maybe.
I need a
I like
role in
that
the
name.
movie.
Yeah.
I thought those two people were going to be more important.
You're
in this
gonna
movie
ruin
when
your
they were in that
career.
scene.
Everything from 10 minutes after that scene and before could have been pulled out of the movie. It was not relevant at all. It was people on the phone. I need Harold. Tell him he has to come here. I don't care. But I have an important meeting. Not anymore. I'll fix it. Like, it's just this thing. None of it mattered. It's just
Well, you
wasted
had the
dialogue.
scene where he's like, "I'll fix it," because then you get to see him later in the movie. Spoiler.
Couldn't care less. That should have been Eric
Turns out
Estrada.
he's the
That would have been a
Pope.
much better twist, but they couldn't afford
Brought
it.
him back.
Yeah.
That should have been Eric Estrada.
When his reveal comes out, I'm like, this high-pitched, squeaky voice. He sounds like so stupid.
I know that voice.
Why did they want Melvin on the team?
I don't know.
So they
So
would
they
have
had
someone to browbeat the whole time.
Exactly. That's just it. Yeah.
He's got
It's
a
like that
Melvin
friend that you
Melvin
hang out
still.
with that you make fun of so you feel better about yourself. Oh shit.
You have the whole. That's all true.
No,
All this
can
is
we
true.
talk about their secret lair? How the fuck are they getting there? Do they have to go do this
the
every day?
goddamn fucking
Like you
movie.
going into work, you got to be like, oh, I got to put
Well,
this
no.
in the right place. I
They
got to
went-
push the right spot on the wall.
The
I got to
Native
fight some
American
people to
guy-
the death.
The Native
Then I
American
get
guy goes
access
a
to the
totally
conference
different
room?
way.
Is
He
there
goes
more
in
than
the
the
back
conference
door.
room? I don't.
When they got past that and found people there, I was like, what's happening? They went
lady
through like
shows
a
up in her
CG set of a
clipboard.
castle outside at one point. I'm like, what the fuck
It's
is
a
happening?
garage door cave. Okay.
Yes.
How does that happen?
It's easy. You put the sword in the
Ancient
stone.
Anasazi
This is
technology.
day one shit.
Well, the
why you're not a
that
Knight
just
Templar,
reveals.
Stefan.
No, the sword reveals where like the thing is. Then you do it again to like move a rock and like lift your little thing. It just seems so dumb. If it's a hidden base, it could just be a slide door. It doesn't
you're
have
just
to be
not a
this
sword
complicated
master.
thing that could
Yeah.
break.
If
Clearly
you're a
not.
Templar sword master, you would know how to open the door.
This is why you don't get invited to the Knights Templar
God
meetings.
damn it.
anymore.
I
That's
actually
weird
would rather
then.
be a part of that other group. What are they called? Like the Dark League of Assassins.
Some shit like that.
They're called the Pope.
Yeah, the Catholic
Let's-
Church.
The Catholic Church.
Let's just dial back
Raza
all the
Grave.
plot questions and let's just
Uh-oh.
unravel the story a little bit
Nothing
for
happens
people
till the end.
who haven't seen it. We have our lead
Good luck.
professor man,
Captain Chicken
Mr.
Nuggets.
Perfect.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
no, the other
Dr.
guy.
Someone. Yeah.
He's Wilford Brimley's son.
Yes.
That's
Well,
who he is.
I mean, the movie opens though with a mysterious figure, hooded figure, going to a museum.
Wait,
Where?
can we talk
Estrada.
about why this entire film is shot at 15 frames per second?
Oh.
I thought that I had bad internet. Is it
Yeah.
really? That's the
That's how it
movie?
was.
What it
Oh
is.
my
that
god.
bad.
This movie sucks.
I don't know if it's the movie. It's just the Tubi rip.
I
Maybe
think
way
it's
they
the
recorded
movie.
it.
We're not going to blame Tubi for this.
There was weird audio glitches at
How
times
dare
too.
you sit
Yeah.
there?
Tubi
Oh, the
deserves at least
audio
some of
is-
the blame here.
They
Something
rendered
else.
they rendered the CGI at 15 frames a second, so they had to make the movie match it.
That's
This
probably
is why
it.
you were
Actually,
invited to the shunting.
When did you become a filmmaker?
I
Steve?
had to edit out a mic wire from a short film I just did, and it was 150 frames, and I had to do it.
Oh
every
my
frame.
God.
And that takes a while, guys.
Mhm.
So if you just slow the movie down to 15 frames per second, well, that just saves you almost half the time.
more than
It's
half.
cutting costs.
So it opens with a museum and a guy's reading. I thought this was Eric Estrada, but I don't
is,
think
isn't
it
it?
is anymore.
It is.
It is.
Eric
Yeah.
Estrada.
No, it is.
That's not
He's in
Eric
the-
Estrada.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
He's,
Yeah.
he's in the opening credits.
I found the GPS.
It says
coordinates where my
starring
brother
Eric
works.
Estrada, and I was like,
Even though
question
he's
mark?
in
I
it
don't think
for
so.
5 minutes.
I know he's in the movie, but I thought he was only in those scenes where they're like spinning around him or whatever. And I was like, that's Eric Estrada.
That's all the
I
same
didn't-
character.
That's also him.
Yeah, that's
This
it.
is not Eric Estrada, is
That's-
it?
Yes,
is.
he's aged poorly.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Eric Estrada.
The California Highway Patrol doesn't treat you well.
That's fair. I wonder if they had a light behind that door. I couldn't tell.
No, because this guy gets murdered, right? And Eric Estrada still shows up at the end or something, doesn't he?
No, he
No,
doesn't.
Eric
Flashbacks.
Estrada gets murdered.
He's in flashbacks throughout the movie in the same like
Flashbacks,
rooms.
right.
He is murdered
Okay.
by an axe in a library.
Okay.
It's like a game of Clue.
Which he totally could have like done something to block the door, but instead he's like, I gotta hastily send this email.
I need to send my GPS coordinates with George
Well,
Washington
George
watching.
Washington watches that murder.
Oh, and then the blood.
And then
Turns
no
into the
Templar
flag.
Nation.
So the movie starts out with a bang. I guess.
What
is my
about what
point.
about the pan across the library?
Wait,
the different words that are
Oh, all
randomly
the
cut off by
subjects.
things.
Astronomy, biology,
Those are stairs,
Oh.
aren't they?
grammar,
Genealogy.
vocabulary.
Stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody
It's
had
just-
access to a cool library.
It's filler.
It is a pretty cool library, but yeah, it's filler.
It's just filler. And I'm just gonna give you guys a little taste
The whole
of some of the
movie's
dialogue in this movie.
Oh, boy.
There you go. I don't know what this is. Let's just check it out.
Oh, my dear friend. What happened?
I don't know. I don't have the details, but it was violent.
How horrible. Was he being robbed?
I don't know. He had knowledge of many things.
He can't admit he's a Templar.
Oh,
So
Lord.
Spoilers.
Spiv, when you get murdered by a
He has
ninja
knowledge
knight,
of many things.
that's what I'm gonna
Oh,
say at
my
your
dear
funeral. I'm gonna go.
Thanks,
Spiv,
Chris.
he had knowledge of many
He
things.
liked stuff.
But
Murdered
knowing
by
what
the
we
guys
know
over at
now,
Don't have
Mania.
many details.
guilty or bad actor is something you could play, but it's
It's
both.
true. It's true. Yeah.
I think
He's
I
trying-
wouldn't
he's
blame
trying to
the
be
actors in
emotional.
this one.
He's
I blame the
stuttering a bit
script.
because he's distraught.
It's both.
Yeah, there's no actors in
he's
this
just a
movie, so you
bad
can't
actor.
blame
I
them.
would say, especially the son of Wilford Brimley there. The guy.
Oh God. Yeah.
That one.
DeSantis?
Like he was
DeSantis.
his particular brand of bad acting was projecting with his physicalness that he knew everything that was about to happen. You know, like he was anticipating every line of dialogue, anticipating any shot that was being put at him.
He's just waiting
It was
for
just-
his
it was
turn.
so bad.
He's a
Yes.
swordologist, and you're just jealous.
Correct. Oh, so jealous.
The
There's
confidence
just-
of a man knowing it's not an actual
I
fight.
lost all compassion for him. He's like, Psh, I gotta go like consult with the museum this morning and then go like help with a video game afternoon. God, my life is so dumb. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
You
bro.
got a great life, man. You talk about swords for a living.
Yeah.
I read he was the executive producer on the movie, which
Yeah,
means
duh.
He paid.
money. But he's setting himself up for failure because he doesn't match the character he's supposed to play at all. And so the whole time you're like, shut
It
the
wouldn't
fuck
be
up, dude.
that
Like,
hard to
you're not-
rewrite him in a way that it would work, though. you
He
know?
didn't have to be Batman. He could have just been a sword
could've just been-
expert. There's
I
no
know.
reason he can't
I
be a
know.
tubby sword expert. That'd be fine. But to
Yeah,
make
he
him
was a
this like,
sword expert.
That's what I'm
and a
saying, like,
fighting
oh, I'm a
expert.
professional. He looks like he's the guy on his first day of a workout training. The guy training him isn't a boxing expert. He's like, come on, do 2 push-ups. You did it. Like, it's the worst.
I can appreciate that they wrote it before they cast him, before he paid to be in the movie.
Yes.
But, like, you could, it wouldn't take a like page 1 script rewrite to make it work.
This is the key to like low budget like movies being bad, is taking your script and then not going, okay, so we can't get the right people for this. Rewrite. They're like, we wrote it once, rewrite it. Well, photocopy it. I'm not doing it again. Fuck you. Like,
It took
it's
me
just
3
so
days
bad.
to write this. I'm not rewriting it.
My spell checker got so much work.
That skeleton
Look at that
was
skull.
terrible.
It's still wearing
Oh,
armor.
man.
This guy's supposed to be the best archaeologist. He smashed that shit with a hammer and ripped it open like it didn't matter at all.
So we need to talk about something important that happened during the archaeology scenes. Homeboy, the goofy guy with the long hair, who's always proposing to the one girl.
Yeah.
Melvin.
He goes to take a pee away from the dig site, way too fucking close to the dig site. It was like,
Dude,
8 feet away.
So close. Everybody would have been like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Did you have asparagus?
I'm just washing
It's like-
the dirt off.
It's like
Here it
the
is.
liquid from your pee is going to drip
Right here.
down
He's
into
peeing.
the dig, and I'm going to have to dig out your pee in a
He didn't even
second.
have-
Dig is right there. He contaminated the dig with his pee.
Is it a dig or did they just set up some flags? Come on, guys.
Okay, that's the
Whoa,
other thing. Yeah, it's literally 4 people in the desert.
Ouch.
One with
The
a
interns set it all up before they even got there. Like, the expert got there and it was already a
Right.
fully done site. You're like, what expert are you?
Here's
This
the
isn't your
thing.
site.
Get the sledgehammer.
I wanna be.
A Templar.
Sledgehammer. And then everything else is bad about this movie too, like the editing and the transition moments. Like this scene, this action
Why is he
scene
leaning
where
backwards?
she gets attacked in her hotel room. It is so shoddily shot and cut and
What are you
covered.
talking about? Dude, this
It's
is
so
a
hard to tell what's
Espanol.
going on.
I didn't know who ran away at
Close,
first. The
fast
knife getting
action.
pulled out,
Crotch
and then
shots.
someone runs, and I'm like, wait, who is that?
And look at the shot it cuts to, and he's gone.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fucking out of here.
Hey,
How would
how
you
did
even
he
let
get
him
on that
walk
side of
by
the
you
room?
like that?
Yeah.
I
Without
learned
stabbing him at least once. Free shot.
I like how the sword
Stab in the
expert never
ass.
stops to
On his
ask
way
the
out.
lady, "Hey, let me see that sword."
When he jumps to Spanish, I'm like, what
Anyways.
the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, she's
how you get the
speaking
chicks.
English.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you saw a brown woman and assumed she couldn't speak English. Good for you, idiot.
She had a very thick
She
accent.
was speaking
She had an
English.
accent. Yeah,
Dude, at one point, didn't they like add subtitles to her while she was speaking
Yeah.
English though?
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait,
It's a
during
little-
the English
no.
part?
It was pretty.
No, during
Oh,
Spanish.
really?
You're just fluent in Spanish and don't realize when it changes.
Maybe I am. It could be. Let's listen to a little bit more dialogue. I have another scene here. I don't know what this is.
I should have told you earlier, but Robert's a very accomplished pathologist and hoplologist.
Who and what?
It's pathology and hoplology. It's fairly new terms for a very exact type of science. Renee, any ideas?
Pathology, the Greek, spathe for sword.
Excellent, excellent. Although more specifically, the study and classification of swords.
Oh, he's a hot dogologist and a kebabologist, and I like to go eat at the waffleologists. Like, what the fuck are you saying, sir?
Instead of
Don't
just telling
worry,
you what
we're
it
gonna
means,
talk all
do you
about
think you could
all
figure
All right,
it out?
everyone
in the
gather
game.
around while we talk about topology. Like, what?
He's a professor. He's teaching. It's a teaching moment. That's his girlfriend too, who's
know, that's
also
so
30
gross.
years younger than him and
This
is
is very
It's
confusing.
Kebabology.
a Scrabbleologist.
I feel like I missed a scene where they established that they were dating.
But this is a perfect example
Yeah,
of
me
where
too.
like the dialogue is all fucked because of the wind in the background, so they had to like hard gate everything, so it feels so unnatural. Some of it's ADR, and some of it's just straight up boom mic, but it's like gated super hard,
Awful.
so it just feels so unnatural.
If you have
They
to
should
gate
have
it
put
that
it all
hard,
in a
just fucking
3D
do it.
environment.
You do the yeah,
They're
exactly.
so good at it. Why even go out in the world?
Right.
I would have appreciated this more if the entire thing was on a green screen environment.
I think it would have been better.
It
would
couldn't have been
at least
worse.
funnier.
So sure.
I mean,
They could have.
what
been
did
worse.
we get? What was the benefit of them being not in a green screen environment?
Nothing.
Right?
Things got sandy.
Like all we had were half the movie's campfire scenes.
Well,
in the
they
dark.
didn't have
Oh,
the
God.
budget for what they did do, so we couldn't add more computer budget.
the freaking
What's the budget
the freaking
in this
campfire
movie?
scenes?
300,000 or whatever.
Yeah. What's costing 300,000?
300.
Eric Estrada, I'm telling you, that dude
It's
took
an
$100,000.
It's these
animation there,
animations.
yep.
Yeah.
No,
The Templar.
they got a
is
kid
back
in college who did that like as a like a final project.
I'm honestly,
and they gave him $200,000.
They didn't know how to use a noise gate, so they had to hire somebody to cut all the audio.
Them.
I would honestly bet that and I'm not a cameraologist or anything, but like the digital cameras were pretty new relatively new. They had to have been pretty expensive.
2013?
It's not that old.
Now you're looking at like a 2-week shot maybe, and yes, the rental equipment is a fee, but I think you're paying for locations and orchestrata. I think that's everything.
What location?
The middle of the desert is a location. Yeah.
There's the library.
I know what it was, guys. It was that sweet motorcycle jump.
What the hell was that kid like 17 years old? Like, my son will hold them off. And then I'm like, is that Johnny Quest? Who the fuck is this? What is happening?
Now, why would the car follow the motorcycle kid when it has a clear agenda?
Because
why is everyone
they got distracted? They couldn't.
You need to go kill the 75-year-old man on a cane. Oh, I got distracted by the guy on a motorcycle. I'm sorry, man.
Diabetes will take him out in a year or two anyways.
Why did he have a cane? He never once walked using a cane. He would just carry it.
Professor.
Like a sword didn't come out like you'd hoped. Like nothing good came of that cane. It was just stupid.
It wasn't a Templar cane.
The thing that ruined this movie for me is that this says he gets this message at night. But it says it's 12:08 p.m.
Oh, wait, go back and play that again.
That would be
12:08 p.m.
Well, who knows where
he's dark room?
Maybe he's from somewhere else and never changed his time
earlier.
zone.
He just forgot what he's supposed to do.
He's probably in New Zealand where the time is backwards there.
That guy wasn't menacing either. Like, they didn't really hire anyone that
What was I supposed to do? Oh, yeah, kill them all.
Yeah, that guy was terrible, too.
Was he the same guy that tried to mug the girl for the sword? Because that guy, when I saw him, I was like, is that guy the boom operator? This guy looks like nothing.
Is he the guy who gives the finger to the Native American guy at the gas station, too?
Yes.
Oh, we got to talk about that guy, too.
Yeah.
Indian Joe.
Overactor Joe.
The original Homeland Security, bitch.
He got that off
the
a
best
t-shirt.
line of the film.
Now, what do you call yourselves now? Anasazi. That was pretty funny.
Best character in the movie by far.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The only one that actually had any character.
And had fun doing this, besides maybe the computer
like
guys.
shit.
Computer game guys.
What is this? I'm going to play this. I don't know what this is.
Something you should know about me. I'm a member of the Templar Order.
I laughed out loud when he said that. I'm like, fuck you. Who cares?
Just a dramatic turnaround and everything.
Had it been a descendant thing, I would have been like a little on board. But to have it be like, no, at 65 for my birthday, Eric Estrada said, want to be a Templar? And I said, you're kidding me. Okay. Have another drink. Okay.
He knows many secret things. Okay, Stefan. He knows many secret things.
Oh, God.
He does. This guy, there is a good line. He has a good line.
Your mother church is a whore.
Your
mother Trebek.
It's Dean Castillo.
Oh my God.
That needed to be from that little MacGruber looking guy, not from him.
God, he really does look like that.
Melvin.
He does.
He had the Indiana Jones moving the coins bag type thing.
After this is going to turn into an adventure movie, but they only have like 2 challenges.
Yeah.
They get this, then they have to figure out which part of the wall to touch. Then it's a battle to the death.
Push all the walls.
The 2 horses.
No,
Every
there's
part
no
was
actual
so bright.
walls. It's all green screen.
Look at
They just re-edited it and like put in new audio on a Legends of the Hidden Temple episode.
You could recut this movie and redo all the audio and make a better movie.
That makes sense or is outlandish, and either
Is
way,
it
it's
worth
better.
the time?
No.
Not for no. There's not enough here.
Few things are,
Honestly,
honestly.
The music is fine, right? For what
Generic,
I mean,
yeah.
it's
It
generic.
didn't stand out as brutal, so I guess it's
I
the
thought the
highlight.
Well,
music
it feels like
could have made
mostly
this so
just
much
stock
better.
music.
You think that music could have made this better? What kind of music would you want on this?
The problem is the music
I don't know.
overshadows
It's
all the other
techno.
sound effects. The Foley work, the dialogue all sounds like shit,
I thought in general
Yeah.
the sound effects were very muted. Like they're much quieter.
especially
than they
during the
ought to have
fights.
been.
That's where Indiana Jones shines. 'Cause you get that like with every punch. Where this, it's like, thoop, It sounds like canned ham falling out of a container or something. It's like, it's like what
Gerald, get the spam.
Yeah, get the spam. This is terrible. And that costs nothing to do that better.
It costs 300,000, Aaron. It's a
Well,
lot
I
of
like
spam.
Sean's. Speaking
Is
of
it cheaper to
300,000,
do nothing?
I like Sean's comment
They'd be
about how
better
there
off
was
not doing anything. What's that?
6 Templar tests, but they only did 2 of them. Yeah, doing all 6 would have cost 900,000.
I just want to look
This
at
was the
Professor
first test.
McNuggets again.
His eyes are so blue.
Is
Look
he
at
There's
the
a guy
future
who
person.
owns like 4 fast food chains as a franchiser.
I'm going to be a
He's a
movie
franchiser.
producer.
He looks like Chris Farley in costume.
That's what happened to Chris Farley. He actually just bought a couple Wendy's and
Turned into an old man.
turned
So
into a
the
franchise.
blonde woman, by the
It's
end,
Chris Farley
is now
as Dave
the
Thomas.
lover
Yeah.
of Professor.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Wait,
And those
Everybody's
two.
together.
You can do
We
better, girl.
think she dies because she goes back and gets captured by the bad guys, which turn out to be the good guys.
Yes.
If they were the good guys the whole time and they're literally just right there, why didn't they help them?
'Cause
Fight
it's a
None
secret
of this
race.
made sense. Eric Estrada is a Templar,
It's a
so are these
cross.
other people they're trying to find.
His
At any
brother.
point, they could have just been like, yo, dog, we're over here. But they didn't. They let people die needlessly. All to
it's
be like,
Eric
I now am the
Estrada's
president of the
brother.
world. Like, it's just a dumbish. No, brother is like brother in arms. You're my brother. We're Templars, brothers. Like, one of them's clearly not the same race as the other guy. They're not brothers.
They could be half brothers.
Legally, they cannot. Different last names.
Stefan, I have something to tell you.
I know that. Don't you play the Casper Van Dien card on me. You know that's a soft spot.
Stefan, I'm really enjoying seeing this version of you where you're freaking out about this movie. I really want you to
I
go
knew
back
you
and
would.
watch.
I hated this movie so much.
I know. I want you to go back and watch Tooth and Nail now after having seen this and
Oh,
find
no,
out
no,
how much more
no, no.
you enjoy it.
I go into all things with the same gauge. I know what is absolute brutal shit, and I know what is entertaining. This is the worst kind of waste of time because there's nothing redeeming about it. When it ends, you go, "Oh, good! I wasted an hour and 20 minutes." Like it's not
But it's
like
to be
I'm having a good time
continued.
talking about it because we're like ripping on it. But if
And
you were just to have a conversation about this, I'd rather die. Like it's it's so
the amount of
boring.
the amount of shit you talked on Doomsday,
Oh my god, that's
which
so
is
much better.
such a better movie.
But hang on. There is a sliding scale of the shit I will give a movie, and when you have a $30 million budget, I expect $30 million worth of budget. This is $300,000. So the problem it has here is that the writing is absolute shit. That didn't cost anything. The CG is bad. You paid for that. Just don't do that. Make something attainable. Make it all theater of the mind. Make it all cartoon bullshit. I don't care. Just don't do something where it doesn't pay off. Be clever with your words. There was nothing funny, witty. There was no mystery. I never went, oh shit. If anything, I went, oh shit, that was a mistake. That should have been Eric Estrada. Like, you shouldn't be able to watch a movie and at every turn go, I know how I would have made this better. I should be making
Eric Estrada. Should have been Eric Estrada all the way down.
just brutal.
That should have been Eric
Not a bad
Estrada.
run over scene. Not bad.
Why is there nothing though? If this guy
spam
got hit,
can.
there should be something.
Just
That was done
completely
actually
leveled
pretty
him.
reasonably well.
They don't
considering-
even jump the car at a blood mist or anything. Like these things cost nothing.
It's
They're
rated
digital assets.
PG-13.
You can't have blood mists. You can
You're going for
run a
that
man
blood-
down.
It's a kid's
I don't think
movie.
blood
Come on.
mists existed.
Now,
in
do you
2013.
think this was actually rated PG-13, or did they just write that?
I don't think anybody
they submitted
rated
this
it. I
to
don't
be
think it was
rated.
rated.
And that was
No.
It would
This
cost
wasn't-
$300,000 to get a rating.
This at very few moments, granted, looks like a made-for sci-fi movie, but it's definitely not even up to that
Not even
quality.
that. No.
There's nothing. It doesn't have the twist enough to even engage to be on the channel. Like, there's not a.
Imagine
oh,
Sci-Fi
a
turned this
sci-fi.
down.
Needed some aliens or something.
Needed some aliens. Yeah, they make it to the secret temple of the Templars, which I guess is
AKA
like
the conference
a
room.
sprawling nation that's underground that no
And then
one.
this lady shows up at the clipboard, and it's like,
Where are
what?
they getting power? Where are they
What?
getting food? Maybe they're eating manatees.
Is there
like the Templars
power?
and shit.
Every room
Yes.
is lit, but there doesn't seem to be any
Exactly.
lights.
Maybe it's
And then
magic.
There's
It's
Senator
special power.
Salmadala.
Why do you
Anasazi
king
magic.
if you're just carrying it the whole time? That's not how.
Here's
That's
your
my
cigar
exact
that you
point.
like.
You never know when you might need one.
You never know. You never.
He's
know.
getting older all the time. Eventually, he'll need it, and he'll be glad he has it.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's getting older, but the girls keep staying the same, or whatever that saying is. For
God.
But he's still a creepy old man.
But he's always And then the end, something about senators and stuff. I don't know anything because I had
He's
no
gonna
will to live
run
by
for
this
president, so the
And,
Templar rule the country.
This movie has all the video quality of a porn parody.
Yeah, but none of
it's
the
not that good.
entertaining.
None of the charm, though.
None of the charm. Let's listen to a little bit of the music, though. Okay, because we talked about it, but let's listen to it. Even
They
the
had a
fucking
weapons
credits
master.
are like wrong and boring.
It felt like Pirates of the Caribbean.
It did feel like
credits, Chris.
I never sit through credits. That's true, but I have to make credits occasionally and like just get that shit done. No one wants to see that much space in between those lines.
It needed a Knights Templar rap commissioned for the song or for the movie just to play over that.
That would have actually like
The chorus just 999.
Yeah.
Yo, we're the Knights Templar.
I will say about this movie, runtime very short.
Not
Just over a little bit of an hour.
Oh, but it felt
was
much
any
longer
longer,
than
oh
that.
boy.
But if it had been a regular length movie, it would have felt even longer.
I wouldn't
So-
have
We'd be
laughed.
dead.
So you
God
think that's what
bless
happened to the
us.
other 4 challenges? They just cut them all out.
Ooh. Could
They're
be.
like, you
Cut 'em
know,
all
let's
out.
not show those. Instead, let's have another campfire scene.
Oh
They
man,
just
if you
talk
guys are gonna keep
endlessly.
complaining about campfire scenes, Chris, we're gonna need to make everybody here watch Dark Slide. It's gonna have to happen.
I don't remember Dark Slide though.
Dark
I feel
Slide's
like that
one of
was a
the
much better movie than this though.
There aren't many movies worse than this. Like there are movies worse than this, but they're worse in a way where you're like, haha, this movie sucks. It's fun.
Dark
No,
Slide
we've
was
seen
the one
some
that
pretty
really
bad
upset you,
movies.
Chris, because a bunch of like surfers, skateboarders, and they kept having campfire scenes in between every other scene, and it just ended up being awful.
Can you have too many campfire
Yeah.
scenes?
Can you?
Watch Dark Slide and get back to me.
All right. Anything else with the Templar Nation?
When's the sequel coming out?
Dude, there is a sequel because I went on
Eric
the
Estrada
website.
is credited for a movie called what is it called? Like A Night to Remember. And I was like, is that a sequel? A Night A-N-I? I was like, wait a minute, there's no details.
There was a movie I thought I saw by Brian Vance who directed this. No, maybe I made it up. I
It's
thought I
his
went on
only
like his
directing
Facebook
credit,
page,
yeah.
but I went on the guy's Facebook page or something.
Maybe it's
What
coming
was it
soon.
called?
It's direct to Facebook movies. Those are the best. They're the next after
It's an
NFTs.
NFT. Yeah.
They send it to you through Facebook Messenger.
Oh, the writer. went on
No, they
to
go
write
live,
The
and if you miss it, it's
Freemason.
gone.
We talked about it in the
The
history hole,
Freemason, that
Spiv.
might be it, Spiv. That might be it.
Show up on time.
Yeah,
Sean
Spiv.
Astin. We gotta put that on the wheel, man.
We already talked about this.
We
Put
did.
it on the wheel.
It's on the wheel.
Are you a big Sean Astin fan?
Who doesn't like Sean Astin?
Mr.
Sean
Frodo. Chris, do your thing.
Mr. Frodo. You want to be a Freemason, Mr. Frodo?
You don't like the Goonies? Come on, get the fuck out
German.
of here.
Who doesn't like the Goonies? Yeah.
I mean,
Dude's fucking
I
rude.
honestly
Goonies.
don't
Okay.
care. I don't give a shit about the Goonies.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not.
Oh,
I saw it a bunch of times when I was a kid. I'm not watching it again. I don't
I
care.
watched it last week. It's still good.
I would totally watch that again.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
It's fine.
Taking it back. We're taking it all
It's
back.
fine.
Taylor says there's deleted scenes for this movie. We gotta watch them all so we can properly.
Is that
How do
maybe
we
what
find
we
those,
did
Taylor?
end up watching?
We gotta
Maybe
go back,
that's all we
boys, and
watched.
delete more.
Oh,
We
you know-
only watched
you
the
know what,
deleted
guys?
scenes.
It's the
What's
trash
that?
can
I
cut.
think
Is that what
Freemason
this
is the sequel.
No, Spiv, not like this. Okay?
It's got Richard
This is how you
Dutcher.
get
Not
banned.
like this.
This is how you
Not
get
like
banned,
this.
Spiv.
You're out for 3 years, Spiv.
There must always be one.
All right. Anybody have any alternate
Whoever
titles?
loses the hot dog eating contest, right?
Yeah, I have a couple crappy ones. If I can find them.
Oh, I've got a
Some, Chris?
bunch.
Oh, do you?
Okay,
Go
go
ahead,
Ian.
Ian.
We've got the
got a book.
Distrata Code,
Like
Legends
Da
of
Vinci Code.
Oh.
Yeah.
Legends of the Hidden Estrada, Eric Estrada and the Temple of Doom,
Sensitivity.
Eric Estrada Tomb Raider, Indiana Jones, Indiana Jones and the Templars of the Lost Ark,
Hey, that's not bad.
Indiana Jones and the Last Vision Quest. There was a weird Vision Quest scene. I don't remember it though. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Estrada, and Romancing the Estrada.
Romantic.
Ooh.
Not bad.
Anybody else? Aaron?
National Treasure 69, just the tip. Brimleyana Jones.
If it was Wilford Brimley as the old man, like I would be on board for that.
I know, right? It would be so much better.
He'd
But
be
he
like,
acts
"Well,
like
I got
bad.
to take my diabetes medicine
they
before
couldn't
I go in that
afford-
cave."
What have you been douching your
diabetes
sword?
medicine.
I'm Wilford Brimley, and I've got a cult for you. We are the
Doubles
Knights
up
who
his
say
insulin.
Jesus, and World's Worst Commutes, Volume 3.
Yeah, the logistics of all that.
I don't
really
understand
makes no
how they get to
sense.
this layer.
Makes no
And
sense.
why is it just one
They
boardroom
walk
in this
in.
giant vault? I don't.
How did all the other people get there?
Who gets the shitty conference table? Like you have IKEA deliver that and set it up, or like how did that work?
Yes.
It fit in front of the green
Do they have a
screen.
PO box? Like how are they getting deliveries to this secret layer?
This
I
is
don't know.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Shit CGI.
Basically.
All right. Anything else?
I
Nobody
just want to
else?
say, I bow to you, Aaron. I thought I was channeling my inner Aaron with my names.
No,
but
you did
killed
way
me.
better than
You
I did.
No, you destroyed me. Get out of here.
Not even close. No. You did a great job. I'm really impressed.
That's very
We're gonna have
kind.
to have you back because we need more people to do
No,
these.
don't say that.
Ian.
Ouch. Says the guy who shows up halfway into the show.
Yeah, man. Work obligations.
Ian, would you
You're
recommend the
shunting.
Templar Nation?
Hell no. I'd rather subject all of you to Hard Rock Zombies again and be banned
No,
for another
okay,
3 years than recommend
Ian,
that.
you're gonna get kicked off the show.
Definitely.
God, no. This movie is shit.
Spiv.
No, not at all.
Aaron.
Fuck no, it's terrible.
Rebecca.
No, not a chance.
Still better than Hard Rock Zombies.
Disagree.
Clicks the ban as he says.
I was waiting for your response, Ian. Unfortunately, I did not like it. Oh, it's all fucked up now. Oh my god, I can't deal with this. All right, time to move on and play a game. So here we go.
Game time, baby.
Your theories are the worst kind of puppet. Try your best and sloppy, and your conclusions are highly plausible. Shall we play?
Sorry, my screen share wasn't working. Let's try.
Wait.
I think we're good.
Bam.
All right, so we're talking all about ologies. Since he was
I'm going to say
an
sorology is my
ologist of
answer for all of them.
all different kinds.
Hot dogology.
All right, so which of these is the study of fermentation? Is it zymology, somatology, desmology, or limnology?
It's definitely not B.
A.
That's
I'll go
because it's
A.
your name. Limnology.
Oh.
Spiv said,
That's the
fuck
study
you,
of
I gotta go back
limbs.
to work.
It is zymology.
Bitch!
Are you a big canner? What was that last question about? I forget.
Fermentation.
Fermentation. All right, yeah, question stands.
Odontology is the study of what? Is it butterflies, dragonflies, ladybugs, or grasshoppers?
I got nothing for this one.
B.
Ladybugs.
Udana.
Do you really
From
need a
the-
word to study ladybugs or dragon? Like a singular
God,
type
yes.
of.
It's
Oh,
actually the
God.
study of the movie Ladybugs.
Which is butterflies. Butterflies.
You sold me, Stefan.
Yeah.
I'm going C. Ladybugs.
It is dragonflies.
Bam!
And
2
butterflies.
in a row!
Areology is the study of which planet? Is it Jupiter, Mars, Venus, or Uranus?
B.
Mars.
My anus.
Ares, the god of
Venus.
Mars. God of war or whatever.
It is
Damn it.
Mars. Which of these is the study of waves and wave motions? Pomology, rheology, chymatology, or ethology? Ethology.
Chymatology.
I have no idea. I'm
Homology.
I'm gonna go with
I guess do like
rheology.
kinesthetics.
I think it's
and,
there's
like,
a restaurant
movement
near us
and
called
whatnot.
Kaima. It's a seafood place, so
Mm.
that's what I'm going with.
Wow.
Do they have unlimited sushi?
That sounds like good rationale.
You base all of your knowledge and decisions off restaurants that are nearby?
I guess I've got to add that to the list for our new podcast.
Wendy's Ology.
Pretty good strategy in life, Spiv.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind
Oh,
of
it paid off too.
Spiv, you know all about the waves.
What is volcanology? The study of volcanoes, the study of rubber, the study of Star Trek, or the study of Greek gods?
Yeah, it's gotta be rubber.
I guess it's rubber.
I want to go against the grain and hope for the best, but I'll stick with it for the sake of trying to keep a lead. B. Damn it! I wanted A.
You're not supposed to try to win, Stefan.
Always try to win.
Which of these is the study of rocks? Mycology, geology, lithology, or xylology?
Geology feels so obvious, but I feel like it's a trick question.
Lithology.
Litho is stone, right? So lithology?
Rocks.
I would say geology.
Geology feels too obvious.
I'm going with geology.
I mean, I think geology might be too macro scale.
Oh, too, yeah.
I think mycology is germs. Man, I'm going
Xylology would be like
lithology.
Something weird.
Lithology.
It's like xylophones.
It is lithology. Geology is the study of the earth.
Right.
It is.
Right.
Yeah.
Are rocks not on the earth?
Exactly. You might as well study humans too.
I considered being a geologist for a brief moment at one point.
Who the fuck spends their life studying crawfish?
I studied geology, but I specialized in swords.
Saw crawfish last week.
Which of these is the study of crawfish? Is it archaeology, desmology, astacology, or sinology?
Give me a fucking brainology.
D?
I can't deal with all these fucking words.
Desmology?
I'm going acarology.
Sinology.
Sounds like arachnophobia.
Astacology. Bromatology is the study of what?
Bro?
Poisons, food, mollusks, or hair.
Bro, let's study the shit out of some mollusks, bro.
Broma would be, I don't know.
Go
Let's go hair.
Bromatology is poisons.
Mollusks.
It is food.
God damn it.
Cool, bro.
None of that's food. That's all
bros
fake
eat
shit. Nobody
food.
eats
Makes
that.
sense.
Do an Atkins, bro.
Bro, I eat the shit out of that.
That is our quiz.
That was an exhausting quiz for my brain.
That was exhausting.
Too many
That
ologies.
was too much.
Do you have insomnology?
Brainology.
Yeah. Brainology. Thank you, Rebecca.
Yeah.
Time to move on. Do some listener feedback. So here we go.
I suggest we read some listener feedback, sir.
Make it so, number one.
E-mess. You tiny little E-mess. You precious little E-mess. Where are you?
Last week we checked out Grandmother's House from 1988. Trying to be more vibrant today. Rand DMC, or I still call him Rand Mc113. I can't believe I'm so lucky with the wheel. I was worried I would regret selling my soul to the gods of the wheel, but clearly I made the right choice.
He has been.
Trust the wheel. The wheel is
Him
life.
and Taylor seem to dominate the wheel with theirs, while Paul, who has the best picks of all time with Rage, or what's that shit called that I want to watch? Something
Rage
like that.
is the one he wants us to watch. Yeah.
Never gets
Did he have
picked.
Secrets of the Clown?
He did Secrets of the Clown.
Boy, that was
Keep it
good.
secret. Ian. Keep it secret.
You guys are lucky. My wife is a patron. You're lucky she's not putting stuff up on the wheel.
Why doesn't she?
Yeah.
She should put some of those Lifetime movies she likes.
She would.
Yeah, we watch that.
We'd fucking watch them.
I'm
What's
gonna make sure she does that.
She gets a choice.
What's the Gary Daniels we're supposed to watch?
It's just Hard Rock
Dance?
Zombies over and over
Dancing,
again.
it's
Yeah.
on.
Dancing, it's on.
Dancing, it's on. I think Sean.
Put that on the wheel,
No, it wasn't
Chris.
Sean. Who put that on? It's on.
Wait,
it's on the
it was
Patreon.
Spiv, you suggested we watch Norbit.
I was just suggesting a different genre.
Come on,
You know,
patron. Somebody put
what kind
Schindler's
of
List
stuff?
on the wheel.
Honestly,
gonna
it's
do a
probably not any
comedy.
worse than what we watched tonight. So
Norbit is not a comedy. That's a horror show.
I looked
how
up
do you
bad
talk about a comedy?
comedies. There
How do you
you
talk
go.
about a comedy?
I don't know. How do you talk
Hey,
about
that
anything?
part was funny, or that part was not funny.
Yeah, exactly. Remember
Same
that
as
scene?
anything.
That was funny.
Remember that joke? It just did not land.
But like a poorly made comedy, like a very low budget comedy, is the worst of all bad movies.
Comedy is the
because it
hardest
just falls
genre to
flat.
do.
You can't hear what they're saying. They're not funny. They don't have comic timing. The writing is bad. It's just a chore.
We did one. We did Terror at Bloodfart Lake.
And it doesn't matter.
That movie is epically good, and I will not stand for anything bad.
I was one of the only defenders of it.
And it also doesn't matter how
love
funny you
all
are
his
in the
movies.
room if the editing is bad. You know what I mean?
True, exactly. Yeah.
Timing is so key to comedy.
Yeah, I agree.
Chris Seaver, legend, aka awesome.
Yeah, the movie was terrible. Randy MC also has alternate titles. Geriatric Justice.
Nice.
Diddler on the Roof.
That sounds like an Aaron one.
Oh my god. That's so good.
Is that a rocket in your basement, or are you just happy to see me? And one for Lindsay. They're getting killed by their mommy.
Did you see a professional amateur hour says ask her about the Lifetime movie Psycho Storm Chaser? See, that shit
we
needs
should
to
put
go
that
on
on the
there.
Wheel.
That sounds
I'm sure
amazing.
my wife has
badass.
seen that.
Psycho Storm Chaser. This year on Hallmark Christmas movies.
Stefan, have you ever seen Betty Broderick?
Betty Broderick.
Oh man, it's a great movie.
It's a Lifetime thing.
Do you like
I don't know
dipping
that I've seen
chips
too many.
into pool water?
A swimming pool.
Do I?
Do you like
Because
being
clearly you guys
horribly-
aren't from New Jersey. That's what we do.
Do you like abusing children?
Like every day.
Blaming the world's problems on anybody but yourself?
Yeah.
Hey,
Do you ever?
hey, we're not
crash-
opening that can of worms. She was not.
Did you
She
ever
was a
crash
victim too.
a
How dare
Suburban
you?
into
Yeah,
somebody's
there was a
house?
whole lot of back and
There's
forth.
a whole,
there.
you are whitewashing this and mansplaining all up.
I'm not trying to give the whole
in
thing
a way.
away.
Yeah.
I'm trying to entice him, but I want him to come in and realize, oh well, she's a woman pushed to the edge.
Sounds
The
like
edge
a
of the
normal
pool.
person.
With a
I would
big-
call her a woman scorned.
I would too. Plus,
That's the
she's
name of the movie.
the actress. I can't remember her name. Did awesome.
Great.
Meredith Baxter
Great.
Burney did amazing work.
Anyways, sorry,
Spiv.
Spiv. Didn't mean to.
Mike, sure, no, it's conversation's good. Mike DeRosier, this felt like a movie with multiple stories going on, and it was entertaining, but the end was just a letdown.
Which movie are we talking about?
Yeah, is he talking about
We are talking about Grandmother's
Templar
House.
bullshit?
It can apply to a
Grandmother's
lot.
House.
Oh, come on. It's such a good movie.
Grandmother's
House.
It's not that good.
No, it wasn't very good.
No,
I remember liking that
You
movie.
gotta see the grandma's house.
I mean, I saw
Yeah,
like
watch it again.
2 years ago, but I liked it.
A lot has changed in your life.
You're a teetering here. You know, probation. Just saying. You're just teetering.
Alan Cooper agrees with him. That's the ending of letdown.
Oh my god.
Oh, say that again.
Zero people.
Oh, he's froze.
Sound like an early 2000s
Can you hear me?
Incubus
Can you hear
album.
me?
You got this
Okay.
fancy new
Check,
job.
1, 2, 3,
He still has shitty
Hello,
internet. Come on.
hello, hello,
Fix this.
hello, hello.
You're good.
Am I good?
You're back.
You're good.
Yeah, my internet got back completely there 5 minutes ago. But
Maybe he's actually an alien and he like didn't realize he was not doing his human form for a
just,
second.
Excuse
I'm
me.
sorry, I just had a keyboard in my spangle.
who's the shapeshifter from DS9?
What?
Watto or
Odo.
not Watto is it?
Odo.
Watto.
There you go.
Watto's Star Trek or Star Wars. I
Quado.
mean, it's
Quado.
That's Total Recall.
No, Watto. I don't know.
Taylor Ann was expecting a crazy game about some old ladies and maybe some farts. Chris, you let her down.
I will come
Chris,
back with a game about farts. at
3
some
years. 3 years, Chris. You're out.
You've got the
Cars or
beginning of
farts?
August to get yourself back together.
point. Ian, you haven't made it to the episode I wasn't on where AJ took over the show.
Oh, I've been looking forward to it.
Oh.
How'd that
was
go?
hilarious.
I don't know. It wasn't
It
on.
was, it was
You
interesting.
didn't listen?
We
I
had an
feel
in
like I did.
memoriam section.
Never look back.
Yeah,
Only
there
look
was
forward.
in the arms of an angel. 18-minute long video about Chris. Featuring photos of him from high school.
It was an intervention video without
That
it.
was great.
There were some classic photos in there.
There was.
Let's see. Marilyn Knepper liked Grandmother's House. It reminded her of Motel Hell.
I feel like
I
that
could
movie
see-
was
I could
more
definitely see
zany
some of
though.
the-
She gives it
No,
3
I could
pickles
see
out
some of
of
the
5.
similarities.
Yeah, no, Motel Hell was like that was a comedy. That was
more
on
They
purpose
pickled
funny.
people in the vegetable garden or whatever.
Pickled people. People pickle
They had a
peppers.
people
And then-
patch.
and we have a
People pickle peppers.
we have a Spanish
pickle soda
comment
today.
from a person with like a Russian looking name, so I'm not going to read it. And
Why?
Mike DeRosie.
Suspended by
Wow.
Spanish people with Russian names.
Bendiciones hermosas, Selena, que Dios te cuide, donde quiera los mortales habían apreciado tan hermosa mujer. There you go.
Translate it.
That sounded
Let's
like
say.
They were saying how much they love Bloodfart Lake.
It was like Pretty Women, something. I don't think it was actually.
They were into the grandmother, just like Chris.
Beautiful blessings, Selena. May God take care of you wherever mortals. Let's see, can you put a space in there? Wherever mortals could appreciate such a beautiful woman.
Is it about
It's
me?
obviously about me.
It's definitely about Chris. Probably John Dunning.
That's true.
John Dunning.
That's true.
Yeah.
He is a Russian who speaks Spanish. Is that what it was? A Russian?
Well, the
dogs.
username is very Cyrillic. That's all. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know them.
Mike DeRosier. I guess we talked about Hide and Go Shriek. He says it's nothing like Chopping Mall and nowhere near as good.
It's a great name though. Great name.
Great name, yeah.
Definitely.
Maybe somebody should remake it.
David Black, not as good as Parents. Grandmother's House should have been killing people.
It needed more Jello.
David Black, new patron by the
New
way.
Patreon, yes.
Thank you.
Welcome to the club,
Welcome, Dave.
David.
One of us.
At Grandmother's House should have been killing people with those horrible old people candies. But would it have been
like Werther's
it?
There
I will
is
say-
potential there.
Yeah, but
in something
is,
like that.
Is Werther's old people candy?
Yes, but
Werther's are fucking delicious.
It depends if they're the originals or not.
For me, old people candy are those strawberry ones.
Yes.
Yeah,
those are good too.
So
Those are good too.
We send those in shipments at work. we send a little baggie with business cards, 2 strawberry candies, and 1 sugar-free butterscotch candy,
and a condom. And it's weird.
Butterscotch.
and it's used.
It's used. Yeah.
It's signed by Ian.
With nature's pen.
We test the stain defense on every
Oh boy.
It's the most joy I think I've ever seen Spiv experience.
I mean,
He always Aaron always gives Spiv a good time. That didn't sound right, but you know what I mean.
Oh my gosh, I got
No, it sounded very right.
Ian. Yeah, that's all our listener feedback for Grandmother's House. If you would like a sample of Ian's genetic material, go to. No, if you'd like me to read your comments, you have to leave them on our YouTube, youtube.com, Bad Movie Night. And we'll see you next week.
Oh, Spiv, I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it for the podcast. It's just not the same without you reading those.
Nah, that was creepy. I like it.
Way.
Negligee.
Yeah.
All right. Then it is time for the wheel. It is not a Patreon wheel week.
It is
Not a witchcraft.
No, it's 3 witchcrafts now, right?
No,
But Lindsay's off. Lindsay's
we
on
can't
vacation,
do it,
so
yeah.
we can't do witchcraft. Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right, what do we got? We've got a new movie on here.
We're doing witchcraft.
Prey of the Jaguar.
What?
I don't know. It's some
What is-
like
They were
superhero
3D
action
glasses
movie.
from the 50s?
I want to say it's directed by David Dakota. I could be wrong. Prey of the Jaguar. The Dark Future, which has been on here for literally years. Dark Lurking, same thing. Looks like a xenomorph. I'm here for it.
not the
Star
first
Worms 2.
Oh, that movie's so bad.
Stefan, you'll have to come on when we do that episode then.
You gotta do Darktober. Add Dark Slide, and you got a whole set of dark.
There you go.
You can't do witchcraft. I gotta take this off.
Witchcraft?
Yeah, Lindsay's on
Why do
vacation.
witchcraft that Wednesday?
Are you fucking
without
kidding me?
Wednesday? Without Lindsay.
I mean, I guess we could.
She has to suffer through this.
No.
That was in her contract for joining the
Well,
show.
okay. Is
so
there
there's
any
only
last
4. We
minute?
need
I can
2
add
ones
one.
here.
You want a last minute addition? What is the last minute addition?
Paintballs.
What was
A
one
Bobby
from
Duke story.
the history hole today?
Psycho Storm Chaser.
Oh, we should do. No, forget the wheel.
there you go.
Storm Chaser.
Add the
Skip
driller.
wheel. Skip the wheel. Caribbean Heist next week. Or Bahama Heist. Or
Do
whatever.
we have that?
We can't.
I wouldn't
We
do
gotta
that
do
to
it.
her.
I tried to find that. I contacted the
We're gonna watch
director. He's
that.
like, I don't have it.
No, I
Yeah,
know where to get it.
She put me in touch with a different director that did another one of her movies, and they got all weird about trying to because they didn't want anybody to watch their movie. It was so bizarre.
Isn't that strange? Why even make a movie? Some sort
All
of
right, you
tax
want
shelter?
you want Psycho Storm Chaser?
I think we should watch the Caribbean
Is there
Heist.
any place we can watch it?
It's on Amazon to rent.
It's on Lifetime.
Caribbean Heist looks good, guys.
We can't do Caribbean. I have to get. I'm not going to do that.
It has an 8.2 rating on IMDb.
That's because the director and his friends rated it high.
96.
No one's allowed to watch it.
96 people rated it. And
Now we have to do it.
We're
It's
not
rated
gonna
too high
do
to
it
do. It's
without
rated too
her
high to do on Bad
approval.
Movie Night.
It's considered a good movie at that point.
I am not going to be.
It's too good. It's
I
too
don't
good.
give in to peer pressure on this.
He won't face a woman scorned.
I wouldn't do that to her. That'd be mean. All right, here we go. Let's spin the wheel. I added, what's it called? Psycho Storm Chaser, which sounds awesome. Here we go.
Finally, the Dark Lurking.
It's an
Alien
alien
ripoff.
What gives you that idea? I mean, it says in space, terror knows no rounds.
No rounds? Or bounds?
Oh, pounds. That makes more sense than rounds.
Rounds for guns, you know, it's an American movie.
They
So.
didn't even try to hide it. Wow.
No one
okay.
can hear you shoot.
All right.
The
So
game is ended, man.
The game is ended.
I don't think I have a trailer for this shit. Let me look.
We gotta poop on it from orbit.
Dark
It's the only way to be sure.
I just thought of the worst title for a movie. I have to write it down quickly before I
Oh,
forget.
it is aliens.
They mostly fucking night.
All right, here. Let me share this. We will check out the trailer here. I guess I gotta unmute this. Dark Lurking from 2010. That's what we're watching next week. Here's the trailer. The following preview has been approved by Universal Studio Monster Killers.
Oh,
that
makes me feel good.
Oh, I hate this so much already.
This looks
That
fucking
looks good.
awesome.
That looks good.
This looks
That looks
really
good.
I
Back
just-
in. I'm back in.
They stole footage from
Oh,
65.
hell
It's like
yeah.
a complete
Hell
alien.
yeah. Green text.
What?
Making noises. I'm here. I'm here for it.
Totally, yeah. The monster is gonna be made out of potato skins. It's gonna be so
Project
bad.
Necromancer.
Project Nick.
Dude, that's an awesome project name.
Oh no, my phone alarm.
Oh yeah, hockey pads. I'm here for it.
Pets.
I think they're pants, guys.
Hockey bands.
Hockey pads.
Oh no, we're
Guys,
up fans.
Guys, this looks fucking
This looks
amazing.
amazing.
This is the best part of the movie. That's
year is this
in the
from?
hallway.
This is
2010.
just aliens so far.
Is it really from 2010?
That is a
It's right
pretty
there in the
sweet hallway.
title of the video.
No, I know. But I didn't know if that's when they posted this or when the actual movie came out. They really went for it.
That's the hallway,
Yeah.
Chris.
That is the hallway.
That's the hall.
That's the hallway.
Dude.
Whoa.
This looks pretty sweet, guys.
This.
They might have even
This
had
looks
an action
so much better than
choreographer.
we watched this week.
dig through the churches and burn aliens. There's my wife ruined in this movie.
Oh hell yeah, that shot was
We got
great.
fake Danny Trejo. We got cool stuff. It's like Doom. Yeah, this looks great.
Is that Lance Henriksen?
All right, I'm stopping it. This is too much to handle.
Yeah, I'm already
This is-
sold.
yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Movie of the year, guys. Movie of
I
the
do
year.
it. Movie of the year.
Why
Done.
am I here for Templar bullshit?
Are a bunch of people out next week? I want on next week too if my ban isn't
tease of
reinstated.
John Dunning's on next week,
Okay.
and AJ's back. So you fuckers.
Lord knows.
She's back.
And everybody knows
You guys
me and
are
John
out.
can't be in the same room. We don't get along.
Yeah,
Until that
Yeah,
until that
it's
hot dog
probably-
eating
Hot dogs.
contest goes down too. I don't know if Stefan
If
and
he
John
stopped
can
trying
be
to
on
eat
the
his
same
hot dog,
episode.
maybe he would be, a little
I'll
more
dethrone him before next week, and then I'll just take his spot. It'll be great.
What did you say?
I said
heard
dethrone, you illiterate fuck.
receptive. No, he said
I heard what I wanted to hear out of that.
I know that.
Okay.
Chris has got to sleep great tonight.
I will sleep like a dream. This is on Tubi and Amazon Prime. The Dark Lurking from 2010 or 2009, however you decide to find it. This looks fantastic. Already calling it movie of the year, guys. Of course, it won't win because some stupid generic
Plane
action
movie.
movie with an airplane will win.
Bring an airplane.
The discovery of human flight has constantly wowed Spiv, so we can't ever win a good movie at the end. But whatever. What are you gonna do? Can't win them all. Ian,
Faust
thanks for
was
joining
incredible.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, Faust, movie of the year, right?
Yeah, I agree.
You might have to come back on a little more often. That's all I'm saying. Stefan, what do you think of Faust?
I liked it.
Not strong enough.
More than
I
Air
don't know.
Panic?
Well, I don't like any airplane movies. I have a rule.
Well, that's also an incorrect assessment.
I mean,
I was playing to the crowd. Always bet on black.
You went too far, though, Stefan.
You can never go
went
too far. You go all the way around again.
You sound like you're making. You sound like you're making an Alien ripoff.
This is an
I am.
Australian
You can never go
movie.
too far.
Dude, it looks sweet. I'm super excited for this. This
Yeah,
one's been
this
on
is
the
freaking
wheel
amazing.
for a long time. So we're watching The Dark Lurking. Stefan, thank you for joining us.
Always pleasure.
Everybody can go to cannibal.video to check out his stuff, where they have their YouTube channel
t-shirts now.
talking about
New
low
videos
budget
every
movies.
Friday.
Ian and I will have to come out again sometime. That was fun.
We should
Oh,
sushi
we're coming
buffet
out.
for sure.
We're definitely coming out.
and get some sushi or but that's it for this week's episode, guys. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go to the iTunes and leave a review. That helps out the show. Tell us what is lurking in your darkness, if you know what I'm saying.
Get that comment in there for Spiv to read. I want to hear Spiv read what's lurking in all y'all's darkness. That's what I want to hear next episode.
Michael DeRossi
Aren't
is
you the one that
lurking.
says you don't actually scrub yourself in the shower or something, or you the guy who pees in the shower?
I'm
Who?
scrubbing someone. What?
What happened?
You're not scrubbing and or
Where'd
peeing in the
that come
shower?
from?
I don't know.
I had
feel
a
like
roommate
Aaron,
who
This is
only
about the
showered
dark
every 3
lurking, and I'm wondering
days.
what's lurking in that dark area down there, Spiff.
dude,
Oh,
I
it's
have
not.
areas
Oh, no, I
of
remember
my
what it was.
body that
You
would
don't
be
wash your
considered the
feet
dark
because
lurking.
the water
Because
runs
I haven't.
down the soap.
That's
That's
Chris.
what it was, Chris.
You can't
That's
see
Chris.
everywhere on your body.
Oh, it's Chris.
Okay, you just
So what's
can't.
lurking, Chris? What's
Humanly
lurking in the dark?
Could be anything.
I don't know. I'll have to rig up some camera,
dark.
multiple camera angles and stuff, and I'll figure out what's going on in all places.
Oh, this is
But
gonna be
anyways,
For Christmas, I'm gonna get you a loofah, Chris. It's
dude,
change your
loofahs
life.
are next level. Yeah, they're pretty
Yes, yes, they
Loofahs are amazing.
Awesome.
You scrub the shit out of your skin till.
Although the
You
one
feel so
time
good on your feet.
Literally.
you ever scrub up there and then like you just lose it and it doesn't fall on the ground and you don't.
Yeah, I've
know
lost
where
like 8 nipples so far, man.
like you're scrubbing down there and you're like, what happened? My loofah's gone.
Scrubbing. You're like, why is my loofah covered in blood?
It's like a pool filter, but it just sucks back. Anyway,
End this. We need to end this.
I love derailing. me.
Anyways, patreon.com/Bad Movie Night Show. If you want to get more of this banter, we just did a nice pre-show with Stefan and Ian. Talked about all kinds of fun things. We have a couple hundred episodes of those readily available. We do those every Tuesday night before we do the show, and it's live, and you can come join and hang out for that. So patreon.com/Bad Movie Night Show. That's it, guys, for this week's episode. We will catch you here next week when we talk about the Dark Lurking.
Dark lurking.
Bye.
Bad Movie Night Podcast. Podcast. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night.